the National Football League. It's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Now the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
That was well played there defensively. Two tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Well, there's a new man here under center. What do you think they saw to acquire him, Charles?
I think they went back to their old scouting reports because those never go away. And I think that they liked him when he was coming out of school, didn't have the opportunity to get him. But now with this opportunity, they think they can get him back to those former level.
They'll run for the first time with Hill. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. And this is a guy who's going to get some carries going forward. Picked up as a free agent just this past week.
How about fresh legs, right? We always talk about bringing a guy in, provides that spark and maybe a little bit of extra energy.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
First down, and it's Hill again. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. They'll try the left side with Stevenson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Again, it's Stevenson. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down, Hill muscles him off. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you could have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jamison Williams, 79 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, was. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Now a first down throw, Fields. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Hill. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, a run for Hill. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now it's Fields. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball is thrown. And this one, they have forced another incompletion.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. The Pats at the line ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for New England. 65 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Stevenson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Fournette looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Fournette again. They'll fight for the end zone, but they will stop him again. Shy of the goal line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They'll go with a big bank Fournette, and this time he is in. Yes. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. On 1st down, it's Fields. He finds Douglas complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
On 1st down, Fields. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Well, this is caught by Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Fields now to throw. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. To the air again, Fields. Oh, what a move. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And that has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive of the second half. It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you say, errors will result, and that's exactly what happened here. They were trying to change things from what happened in the first half. Instead, they continue to make mistakes.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Here's Burrow. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's third and goal. And Burrow going to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw is Fields. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
York able to send this one through, and this is back down to a 7-point game. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. And some room to roam now. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. They run it again with Hill. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. A give for Stevenson, running right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half?
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They begin the drive with Hill. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there for New England, and even 50 yards. Back now in Cincinnati. They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Completes it to Douglas. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Back to Stevenson on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's Fields. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 64 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. They go play action now. May. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 25 yards that time. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Justice. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And this will be caught at the 30. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Fournette running right. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And once again, Hill, he's been busy. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down, and the Patriots can run it out from here. To the right side, this is Stevenson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Stevenson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. The CD always a little extra excitement for week